Chapter 7: The King's Gambit. Marcus Kane did not believe in rules. He believed in results. While others cried or cracked under pressure, Marcus dissected every match like a war general. He didn't play the game. He used it. His third opponent had been a man named Lin Chin, a former philosophy professor with a doctorate in history. Marcus ended the match in under 2 minutes. The match: silent execution. Category: advanced history. The lights dimmed. The chamber went still. The first question appeared, a dense passage about the Treaty of Rapallo, 1922, and its geopolitical aftermath. Marcus Kane didn't wait for the choices to finish loading. He buzzed in instantly.
To normalize relations between Germany and Soviet Russia.
Correct. Effortless. Lin shifted in his seat, jaw tight. Then came the second question. Which of the following colonies gained independence earliest? A. Indonesia. B. India. C. Algeria. D. Singapore. Lin's brows furrowed. A trap. The question seemed straightforward, independence of earliest. But the answer depended on how you interpreted independence. Was it full sovereignty, dominion status, political autonomy? Indonesia came to mind, gained independence from the Netherlands in 1949 after a 4-year struggle. But India had declared independence from Britain in 1947, chronologically earlier than Indonesia in 1949. Yet, Lin remembered a historical footnote. India remained a part of the British Commonwealth under Dominion status until 1950. He hesitated. Marcus didn't. His voice rang out, cold and precise.
B. India.
Correct. Lin's hand hovered just above the console, his mind still unraveling the question's ambiguity.
Was the game testing history or interpretation?
He would never find out. There was no third question. With a soft hiss, Lin's chair sealed and released its charge. His body slumped forward, motionless. Marcus didn't flinch. He rose, adjusted his collar, and walked out of the chamber before the word victory had fully resolved on the screen. The lights flickered behind him. The silence that followed was almost respectful, as if the chamber itself feared him. Private quarters. His suite was larger than the others, a quiet perk offered only to the highest performers. He didn't ask for it, he expected it. But tonight, something was off. As he reviewed his match footage, the screen flickered. An unauthorized message appeared. You are not the only one playing the game. Marcus leaned forward. Then the message vanished, replaced by static. Old shadows. Marcus paced his suite, shoes silent against the polished floor, but his mind loud with calculation. He remembered what his mentor once told him before the first games, before the fame, before the death matches became public. The quiz genius isn't just for choosing a ruler. It's for controlling who never becomes one. At the time, Marcus thought it was paranoia. Now, he wasn't sure. Now, Yuna Lee's name was everywhere, not just on public feeds, but in deep system metrics. ever since she outmaneuvered Elias Grant, the cold Olympiad prodigy, and then made the unflinching choice to eliminate Aaron, her profile had spiked in all the places that mattered. Her match footage replayed on official channels often more than any other contestant. Analytical models began parsing her decision-making under stress. Behavioral algorithms updated in real time, empathy thresholds, moral elasticity, threat potential. The system had taken notice, and Marcus noticed that they had taken notice.
They're grooming her.
Marcus muttered.
They're shaping her to win.
And if the system had already selected a potential victor, then Marcus understood what that made him. An obstacle. Not a competitor. Not a contender. Just another piece to be quietly removed from the board. His jaw tightened.
The arbiter is watching me. Not to test me, to see how easily I fall.
That thought disturbed him, not because it frightened him, but because it meant he would have to move. Quietly, strategically, before the game made its next move on him. Marcus's plan. Marcus sat motionless, appearing calm to any watching eye. But beneath the surface, his next move had already begun. From inside his sleeve, he retrieved a polished black wafer, barely the size of a coin, but dense with illegal data. A magnetic receiver hidden in the lamp base activated silently as he inserted the black wafer. There was no visible screen, no flashy interface. Instead, the lamp's glow shifted subtly, not randomly, but in precise pulses. The magnetic receiver embedded in the lamp's base triggered an internal feedback loop, hijacking the LED controller. Each flicker and brightness fluctuation represented encoded data transmitted visually in a pattern invisible to the untrained eye. But Marcus had trained himself for this. To anyone else, it was just a flickering bulb. To him, it was a stream of intelligence decoded through his augmented contact lens, line by line, byte by byte. On the retinal layer of his contact lens, text began to appear. King's Gambit. It contained every piece of unauthorized data he'd scraped from the game over the years. Metadata, anomaly charts, deleted match records, council whispers. Marcus believed that the council wanted him erased quietly, efficiently. But Marcus Kane had no intention of disappearing. If they had chosen someone else, shaped her, protected her, then he knew exactly what he was now, a threat. Before they could silence him, he would dismantle everything, expose the council, break the arbiter's illusion of neutrality, turn the system inside out, piece by piece, until the world saw it for what it really was. And then burn it to the ground.